Yo, we are live. We are trying to get Tools with Souls in here. So bear with us for a second. where you at, man? I've sent you the link. I don't know how else to send you this link. Let me see if I click on this link, what happens. No, it's the proper link. It's right there. That's what I sent you. I don't know where you're at. No. Anyway, we got the Kaiweets HT208D here. We touched on a little bit about the stream, but I told you we were going to try to do some live inrush current readings on this. And the instructions say inrush on the internet. On the website, it says that you need at least a 10 amp load to really capture inrush properly. So we have just that. We have a vacuum, and we have what we call a line splitter, AC line splitter. Hang on. Yo.
You sending me another link?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay. I'm restarting my computer again.
Oh, nice. All right.
I'll be there. Start, and I'll join you if I can.
Okay. Bye. All right, he's coming. So AC line splitter, pretty much what it does is it takes, now on this it's hard to identify, but I can tell you just from the orientation that this side here would be the neutral, and this side here would be the hot because I just plugged it into a receptacle. But typically your bigger prong is going to be your neutral, smaller one's going to be the hot. And what this does, it separates the wires because we're pretty much measuring the electromagnetic flux lines, if you will, the intensity of that when we go around each one. If you go around both of them, you no longer are able to read amperage because they kind of cancel each other out. It's kind of like whenever you wrapped a wire around a nail in whatever grade that was in, 4th grade, 5th grade, and you turn that into a magnet. Put his number on the screen. Yeah, that's Robert. So let's see who we got here in the chat. We got Paul W. What's going on, man? How's everyone doing? Go Phillies. We also have a laggy stream, apparently. We got Jamie True. What's going on, Jamie True? What's going on, Jeremy? We got Raj. And we got Juan saying hi to everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? We got a fairly quick one planned today, so we are going to try to wait for Tools with Souls, though, to get in here. How is the audio? Because I'm curious. What's up, Jonathan Sherwood? Oh, here he is. What's going on?
What's up, sir?
No, just winging it the last minute. How's it going?
Oh, I am here. I am living the dream. Everything is great.
You almost didn't recognize me.
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks like both of us kind of got our ears lifted, but mine actually looks like good.
Yeah, my wife did mine, man. She's gotten pretty good over the last 12 times she's cut my hair.
Yeah. Well, thank you as always for having me on. I apologize for being late to everyone watching.
So we got a couple of things. It's gonna be a mixed bag of a bunch of different things. We are gonna show the Kaiweets, but we're not talking completely about the Kaiweets tonight. We're also talking about what is your favorite bit case. I'm gonna show you what my favorite bit case is, and the one that I probably use most often. What's yours? What do you like?
You know what? DeWalt makes a mighty fine one.
What's that, Mid Atlantic Tools?
Hart also makes a fantastic one.
So dude, I have not. The only Hart thing that I think I've ever bought. Nope, that was Hyper Tough. I haven't bought anything Hart yet.
And I am still gonna say Milwaukee for me makes the best one.
So I've got a couple Milwaukee's.
What's up, everybody?
I've got one here.
Yep.
And I got another one here. And while they are nice, my least favorite thing is trying to get these things to flip up. And you can say what you want about not being a man and being able to get it up, whatever you want to say. But this is seriously difficult. Like, I've got abnormal in the field muscle memory and strength, and I just don't care when my fingers hurt when I'm trying to move something. I just get it done. But the average person, I promise you, does not like to destroy their fingers. Personally, I don't really care, but it is kind of an inconvenience trying to pull these things up. Like, I'll show you my fingers here in a second. And you got dents in your fingers. So I do like these cases, but I think there's better options out there. And I've got two immediately for you.
If you say Makita, I'm out.
No, it's not the Makita case. I've never actually ever thought to myself, I'm going to take this Makita case and make it something good.
Yeah.
If you ask me, DeWalt, this is the one that I use in the field the absolute most. This is the, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's got the magnet on it. And usually they come in black and they come in yellow. And this one here has two really strong magnets on it. And I'll show you because I got a piece of EMT here. I think you guys can see on the stream.
I'm trying to find my Apex
There's the
ones.
EMT. I can literally throw it and it sticks.
The old eat my taint.
I can probably zoom in on something. Hang on.
Probably zoom in on the taint.
Let me get the zoom going here. Hang on. We got the overhead rocking.
So I know which one I will say. I'm going to change my answer from Milwaukee.
Okay.
And I am going to say the Apex set is
okay.
best.
Yeah. So the Apex set is nice. Hang on a second. We're gonna get this flex box out of the way. Okay. Here's your box. Whatever. Let's load it with some tools first. Let's put some heavy stuff in here.
Look, huh?
Let's put stuff in here that doesn't belong in here. That's extra heavy.
I'm not even looking.
I'm getting it. Right there. We're gonna put a bunch of stupid lag bolts and miscellaneous stuff. We've added a considerable amount of weight to that. What's your thought on that? That's a pretty good magnet, right?
It's a great magnet.
So what's really nice about that? I might go to throw it on there. Ha ha! What's really nice about this kit is if you're working in a panel or something, and you can snap this open like this, and it makes like a storage thing. So I'm trying to find something else metal that oh, here we go.
Jamie, that's a good tip on the Ego blower.
You can snap it onto something on the back of something. That didn't happen. We'll just use these. You can snap it onto something metal like that, and it turns into like a, I don't know, a shelf, if you will.
See if it'll stick to your head. From that metal plate that's in there. Okay, all right.
Speaking of all the random stuff on the stream, have you seen this 10 mil set from Harbor Freight?
Yes.
I haven't lost one of them yet.
Have you used any of them?
I have used two of them because I had some battery issues. It ended up not being an alternator. And every one of these is a 10 mil.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
They're not the only ones that sell that. If you go to Tractor Supply, they're JobSmart, which probably are the exact same sockets. I
Yeah.
mean, literally probably out of the same factory. They have them, and theirs is only like $8.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Have any of you guys used the Apex bits? And
Do
look,
you
this
do you
this
have
is
one with
one.
you?
I tried to find it, but I don't
I'm
want
gonna
to go
get
through
mine
my
because
drawer.
I do like the case. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought it because it was only $10, usually 30.
But you know, you were saying about the how hard these are to pull out. But look,
Yeah. Let me see.
I got all 4 of them.
Yeah, but
This
that's
is
not Milwaukee. That's cheap.
this is from a horrible company,
Hang on.
one I do not support. But I buy the stuff just so I have knowledge on it. Snap-on sells 10 millimeter kit also. Yeah, you just have to mortgage something. Wolfco Tools is here. Learning with Juan. Juan Prats is here. Jonathan Sherwood, always a pleasure. Brian B. Yes, the DeWalt set is pretty nice. Wolfco Tools. Alex is in the house. The screws are too loose, Robert. Yes, his are. He lost his marbles. And I'm not talking about up here. He lost those a while ago. I wish I had some Tractor Supplies closer. 2 days ago, there were a killer deals packet. That was Rural Gang. The closest one to me is 100+ miles away and not enough inventory to make the trip. Dang.
Here's a Makita one. It's okay. Nothing special. I think I liked your other one better.
Yeah.
These are okay. We got the
BW's
Apex.
Electronics.
Now I do like the Apex. I've loaded this with my favorites. So we've got the right here. We have the 5/16 with the cleanable nut driver, and you can push that magnet up and clean that magnet off.
Yeah, gotta like clean nuts.
Really, yeah. Can never have your nuts clean enough. Then we got the Malco. So we were talking about this last stream. I think Malco is the number one choice with HVAC stuff. Got clients for electricians in supply houses. You've got everyone's got their different brands, different trades, things like that. Malco is very prevalent in HVAC supply houses. Let me show you a Malco tool.
I break the Hercules bits, Wolfco, too easy. They're just not durable enough. Oh, you're saying the drill bits? Haven't tried the twist bits yet. But I mean, just like the screwdrivers and or the Robertson's heads and all that, I break them too easy. Them and the Bauer, I try to stay away from.
I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to find anything in here. Scratch that.
Oh,
Back to this. Then we got the DeWalt. We got the
That's
DeWalt
how I felt.
The DeWalt makes one of these Malco ones as well. Very similar. A couple of people make these now, where you got 5/16 and 1/4 inch.
Mm-hmm.
You just pop this off, and then flip it to 1/4 inch.
Mm-hmm.
Klein has some now. Actually, I was talking to an electrician today, and he was like, "Oh man, if you like tools, you're gonna like this." And he had that one that looked like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Man, I don't really like that one."
You're just you're a hater.
It's okay, man. See, you got people that have been in the field that don't know what you need.
Yeah.
That are making tools. And man, I would love to put my hands on something right now.
Look, keep your hands above your waist, sir. That's all we ask.
Hang on.
We don't have anything to worry about, folks. I didn't see him with tweezers at all.
I'm not gonna find it. Dang it! It's a 9/16 nut driver that's hollow, and goes on an impact. You don't need a 9/16 on something that's not hollow.
Yeah.
You don't need a 7/16 on something that's not hollow. As an electrician, you need a 3/8, 5/16, 1/4 inch, that's not hollow. Everything else above that needs to be hollow.
Yeah.
So Klein's coming out and making a $30 screwdriver that has a bunch of nut drivers on it that I'm never going to use. Doesn't make me feel good about the brand.
Sure. Too loud. We're glad to have you here tonight. Thank you for showing up.
Then we got my favorite. I've got so many of these, man. These are my absolute favorite bits. Holders, whatever you want to call them, stingers.
Yeah.
These are so magnetic. They're just fantastic. If you're doing a lot of self-tapper work and zipping boxes to metal studs, things like that, you're going to want to get yourself, first off, the XPSs from Makita. That's the only good thing that they make right now. You agree or no? You don't like these either?
Who's made it? Who made them?
Makita.
Those guys.
And yeah, you run a bunch of self-tappers,
Spider.
pinheads, things like that. These are awesome. I could probably pick this. Yeah, I can. I think. Let's see. Can we pick it up?
That thing we
I
can't
don't wanna
see. Pretty impressive.
We can almost pick it up. It's pretty heavy. See if this one's lighter. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they use nut drivers. Yeah.
And then, of course, in here, you got all your different sizes. I'm just waiting until all these break.
Yeah.
Haven't used them enough to break them yet, but I've used them enough to lose them. So we'll see how many I have in a couple of months. But these are the tap tools that I love so much from Greenlee. And these start your hole and then thread it, machine threaded style.
Very nice. Well,
So this is a nice case, but there might be a better option, which is somewhere in between this big honking thing.
Okay.
But right now it's kind of salvaged and empty. And but what it does have in it, now it's empty. What it does have in it is all the things you need to make a really nice case. So you pop these out here.
On your fingers, preferably.
You pop these out here because these are standard from DeWalt. And somebody asked me about this, so I can even take this this factory drill bit inline set right there, and you go to Lowe's and you buy you one of these, and these are like $4 or $5. And these are awesome because they do stack, so you can get multiple of these like this, and they latch like that on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then it's all one piece.
It's just like this. Did you know that the Craftsman also locks into the Tough system? Because I have.
Is this called the Tough system?
Yeah.
There you go.
So, and by the way, BWs, if you haven't noticed, that Makita hate is growing.
Yeah.
People are catching on.
Nice.
Love the Malco flip nut drivers. Yeah, they're great, Charles.
Just close your eyes for a second. Don't look. I gotta get this one off.
Let me get rid of it.
Okay.
I got something to do over here.
It's over. It's over.
Okay.
I realized I didn't have this one in my set, and that's a problem. So we can't be losing them. But somebody asked me on one of my last videos. They said, "Hey, you took apart that battery. What set did you get?" And I guess I'll leave the link in the description below. But it's like REXI bid or something. It's on Amazon, and it's like $10 for this set. And
hi, Jonathan.
It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Take it easy and have a good night, Jonathan.
Oh, 12. Comes with 12 of these, and they are tamper resistant. I don't know if you can see the hole. I could grab a bigger one. But they'll open. They'll open your batteries or whatever you got. So in case you missed it.
I can't believe we're gonna have a who's got more bits war.
What are you talking about?
My money's on me if we're gonna be playing who has more bits.
Bits, yeah, you're gonna win that for sure. We're gonna open this battery for you guys and show you these cells because we have a $71. I think you got yours for cheaper, but it's always good to know. We have a, hang on.
Go ahead.
Gotta make sure I get the right size.
Well, if it's Pee-wee, that's your size.
That one opens. That one opens.
So
You know,
here's
last time I opened this and I bounced on it with the Makita, I had a feeling that I might have
yeah,
that
other
screw
people
out.
do. Other people are starting to catch on to the Peyton Makita. But you see this little pack here? This is from Harbor Freight.
You like it?
It's actually not bad.
I
but
found the right size.
You're pointing out you've got the safety ones, or the no tamper like.
Are they long? Here. Let me see it.
Hold on. Yeah.
I've got the red one.
See? I don't know if that's 2 inches, 4 inches.
Yeah, that's not bad. There you go.
I want the electrician's kinds that don't have the quarter all the way down.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice. So this is a 6.0. Instead of peeling the sticker off, what I did was just cut through the sticker because it started leaving the residue behind. I didn't feel like jacking with it. You've got the battery case. You've got the shock absorption. That thing is fairly rubber.
Yes, but it works.
Yeah. And then you got true Samsung cells here. And there's no doubt when you look inside there, you can see that is a genuine Milwaukee battery. So for $70, you can
Farming
get this.
and knife making. How you doing? Paul W., what's the score?
Hang on,
Who has more bits on the floor? Who went? He does. I put my stuff away.
Actually, I don't.
It's a little trick I learned.
Screws. That is a good trick.
Nice. It prevents you from losing stuff.
Apparently, it only goes on a certain way.
Who would have thought?
Not me.
$70 is a great deal on that battery, yeah.
I don't really want to force it, but
do you need me to take one apart just to?
No, you just don't put it on backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out that when it's not backwards.
Oh my God. I'm the youngest of 10, so obviously I've played 52 pickup. 20 cases of packages, and maybe another 20 still in the store packages. I have no idea how many I have. That's the problem. I have a 56-inch drawer that is 8 inches deep, and it's covered wall to wall.
Nice.
Last quarter was the time to buy 6.02 batteries and a free tool.
Yeah, but see, that's how they're getting you.
What's up, Renegade?
They got to get their money's worth out of you, so they're going to give you more, so you spend more than $100. I don't want to spend $100. I've got. Actually, if you ask me, this is the best battery.
2.5.
Yeah, and I don't have the 3. So when I say that, I don't have the 3, but I can tell you that the difference of this 5 versus the 6 is very close, and it seems like the tools don't heat up as much, which sounds really strange. I didn't mention it in my video, but I can promise you it was noticeably different with the 6.0, and Wolfco can probably attest to that. The tool gets hot. The tools seem to get less hot
With a 5.
with the 5, which is really strange. I don't know. Take that as you will. It runs the tool really nice, but for the money, $120, I do not recommend the 5. 6 does just fine. And
I'm with you.
that's pushing large legs. So, yeah.
The 5
But
is
if you want to keep your
looking at
compact
what?
tools compact, like the good Lord intended,
3-0.
you would obviously stick with the compact battery. And based on the HO versus the 2.0 of 0.5 difference, the 0.5 difference is huge. And apparently there's different. Actually, you know what? I will open this one because
Okay.
as one press would be happy to hear. I'm not worried about. We
Returning it.
might not keep this.
What a shock. I gotta say what's wrong with the 6 because I don't see the point in the 5. Me either.
We're gonna
I'm
open
not
this 2.5 for y'all.
lasts a while in my MP. Nice, Charles.
There's usually a battery underneath this sticker somewhere in here in the middle.
Yeah, there's a battery underneath the sticker, I assure you.
There's usually a hole
Oh,
for a screw in this shit. Dude, I'm out of it today, man. I don't know if you can see that little indent in there, but
Mhm.
we're fixing to find it like this. No. No.
0.5 is huge. That's what she said. Not to him. He's 0.15.
I found it. Oh, I just broke my
Hey.
battery.
Your battery is steaming.
Hey,
There's
don't do that.
There's probably a bad thing.
No, it's dead.
You may not want to do that.
All right, don't. Okay, the screw is not there, so let's carefully open this now. We just
So
broke a
what
battery
have we
on
learned?
stream. We just smoked a freaking battery on stream.
Hey, now you can get another one and return it.
Okay, so you know what's good to know though?
Mm.
It doesn't take very much to smoke your battery, dude. That's kind of scary.
God, please tell me that is not the 2.5.
This is the 2.5, my favorite one.
Not anymore.
We gotta carefully get in here.
Paul W., I have to apologize to you because I only read the first half of the first sentence of what you just left, and it had me a little worried. I bought a good friend of mine's son, and then he said something, and I was distracted. I was like, "Oh shit!"
No.
Hey, if you've got a Snap-on truck,
There's your problem.
oh, you went right into it. Yeah.
I went right into it. It smoked at me. Should we plug it in and see if it works?
Yep, with an M1890 battery. It was that is cool of them. Yes.
All right, these are
East Coast can.
18650. Fire hazard, not for vape. Never install carrier handle. INR 18650-25S Samsung SDI 2 ME1T.
Very nice.
So this is what they're calling their high output. And we've got a listing on here from RU.
East Coast can, how you doing? Glad to have you here. I'm surprised there is no void warranty tags on the Milwaukee batteries. Are you going to try to put it back together after you fried it?
No, it probably works. We're going to see.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
If you drop these, man, They're not puncture resistant at all. Because I was just kind of
They are
pushing to
Samsung.
see if I could find a screw through a sticker.
Yeah.
Didn't even turn the drill on or the impact. Nice.
They are Samsung batteries, Jeremy.
Yes, they are. Now we know.
They're saying Milwaukee has a great battery. Maybe if you take it back, I know if you take it back to Home Depot, those people aren't smart enough to look.
That's
Letting
pretty
the
crappy.
smoke out is not good yet.
That's pretty
I am
crappy.
not
Okay.
telling you to do that because I would just buy another one.
Yeah,
but
I'm just
that's
gonna
me.
buy another one, dude. I'm not gonna do that. This is I knew what I was getting into when I opened this battery. That's the thing, man. I'm not gonna. It's different saying, "Hey, I'm not happy with the performance of this because it's $120," versus I poked a hole in my
99
battery.
bucks.
I need a new one. So,
Yeah,
all right, let's see if it works.
The 5 is $99. And Shaka Gillis with a $2 super chat saying Ryobi tools are trash.
I think we just shorted it. I think we got lucky. Let's put it on a charger and see if it explodes.
Its warranty is voided when he purchases it because it's him. It probably.
Oh no, it's actually fine. So it's got
If
a
you're
red
not
light
going to
there,
return
so
it,
it's
send it to
charging.
him. Yeah.
And this would be the smokestack hole.
Yeah, that's where the pixies come out.
Yeah. I'm gonna say we're good, man. I'm gonna repair it with CA glue right now. Actually,
He's going to use that hole later for his pleasure.
it's the perfect size too.
He needs to make it smaller.
4-0. Phil, what's the what's the series record right now? Is it like 2-1? Is it 2-0? I don't follow baseball. Haven't followed baseball since '92.
Man, I really thought that
1-1. Okay.
I thought there was a battery. I thought there was a screw in the middle underneath the. I guess not.
I mean, we all live and learn.
Yeah.
Then it would definitely be high output. Won't be high output. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if it's his.
I think it just shorted it, man. We didn't pierce anything. I think we just started to tack weld with it.
The next promo code, according to Juan, just return.
I don't know if you want to see it solidify on there.
Ooh. Aha. Are you gonna put the sticker on?
Probably not. I'm just gonna put this glue on the top, seal up this hole, and then open it back up. See what damage we did.
Will a 2.0 case fit on the 2.5? I don't know.
Well, the what?
The 2.0 case fit on the 2.5.
Oh, we could try that.
I don't like the thickness of the 2s. I prefer the 2.5. The 5.0 is on sale for $89. Last time I checked, it was $99, Brian. But thanks for the update. I appreciate that.
Honestly, that gives me more confidence for this thing not to explode if I drop it.
You know what would make me feel better about it not exploding?
Me putting it down, probably.
Yeah, you not having it.
Yeah, me too.
I would be like, yeah.
Okay. So what did we do? Did we pierce the battery or did we just short? I think we just shorted.
Well, just I don't know.
Let's see here. We need to get something plastic.
Are you going to continue to play with this until you do ruin it?
I got to see if it's leaking.
You'll find out when you start using it and it heats up real nice. Real nice like. I'm never going to bring Flex to my channel. Never. I'm never going to bring Flex to my channel. They'll pay me how much? Oh my God, I love Flex. Fucker. It's like
It seems like this get us shunned from the tool community.
yeah, it's kind of like watching a really bad car salesman.
Yeah. It's
Giveaways for tactics are gonna be his returns. Is it good?
yeah, it charges. It's definitely good. It's not leaking.
When you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds or more, Paul, you're just gonna have to record it and let us know. We hope to hear from you after you're done it.
Oh, do we want to switch the batteries out on street? Yeah, we do want to do that, don't we?
What's stronger? Smack it, baby. Smack it.
This is a painted table, but I'm not going to set it down on the painted table. I'm setting it on this DeWalt box. It's plastic.
Bringing skill onto his channel. Oh, what a horrible experience that would be. Oh no, he is not. He is not.
What?
The military oh my gosh, Shady Depot returns coming soon. Yeah.
All right, so just to clarify, right, the confusion, they did change the style. So standard battery, this is a 2.0. This is a piece of crap knockoff.
Oh, okay.
And my chair is sneaking up on me on height. It drives me crazy. What the heck, chair?
What's weird is that you put that hole in the center of that stool so that the rod can go up.
Oh, too low. All right, so this is standard battery. The screw is in the center, I promise you.
Wow.
Or if it's not, it's behind a sticker. But it's not already exposed like this one.
Okay.
This one already had the screw exposed. So
Yes.
that kind of threw me off. Let's open this one up. This is a knockoff. So we can see what cells are in the knockoff.
You might be surprised.
There is no screw.
So BW said, tip of the day, don't put an 18650 in a battery pack backwards. Spring welds, the spring welds and stays compressed when you remove the battery. Or so I've seen. That's funny.
There is nothing on the bottom of this. The knockoff doesn't even need to take us apart. We just got to snap the sides off right there.
There you go.
With a snapper offer tool.
A screwdriver,
Yeah.
a flathead.
Yeah. That way we
All
can
right.
accidentally make contact with all the parts of the battery.
Anybody else watch these live streams when he's doing stuff, kind of half hoping and half not hoping that he doesn't somehow miraculously just electrocute himself while we're all watching?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think these little batteries will kill you, but they'll make you think about it.
Hey, these cells look like they might be decent.
What color are they?
They
Green?
are like that color.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet those are Samsungs then.
That'd be crazy because this was a $15 battery.
Does this mean you want me to go grab my my rigid octane battery and take it apart?
This is a
Paul said he's only
Interesting.
watching to see you get electrocuted.
I don't know what cells they are. This THISS. That does sound
Okay.
familiar, but doesn't really ring a bell. Why does this
Yeah.
sound familiar? I think I've had this cells before.
Take it easy, Alex. Remember, Milwaukee warranty team is watching right now. I doubt it. I mean-
50 HR 20R 2020 829 THISS. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
I'll
Okay.
tell you what.
But
I'll
does it
go,
fit? Hang on. We're gonna find out right now.
if they don't fit, you must have quit.
They look very similar. The red one is Milwaukee.
Oh yeah.
Samsung.
Let me see here. Uh,
They fit, dude.
there you go.
They do fit.
You're coming out ahead in this one.
So for all these years, they've just been screwing us with crappy cells. Then they're going to still sell us 18650s and then call them high output.
Well, I think it has more to do with
Yeah,
the
They
wiring.
fit both sides. Hang on, I got too many battery packs open now.
We all knew they were 18650 cells. It's not like the 18650 cells expand.
Yeah, it's funny, dude. The Milwaukee case actually feels worse than the cheap one.
Oh yeah?
A little bit.
The views expressed in this live stream are those of the host and the host only. I get in enough trouble.
Yeah,
Whoops.
nice.
Well, I thought I must have taken it and sent it in.
Should we see what's in a 2.0?
Sure.
Okay. These ones probably off too. If only there's a tool that did this.
I know. Not the one the users had got in his hand.
Yeah, I don't recommend using this tool.
What I find hard to believe. See, my M12, my regular M12 battery has the exact same hole location for. I must have sent the battery back. Somewhere, when Tactics said Milwaukee was screwing you, somewhere a Milwaukee fanboy's head exploded. It was Shaka.
I want better cells. I've actually got a DeWalt over there. We may as well.
South Florida Hokie, those sound like defective batteries. If you have 8s that aren't charging past 3, it sounds like it's got a defective cell in it.
Yeah. This.
So, what we have just learned is that he froze. Now, does anyone else feel the freeze?
I don't know how to get it out. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, welcome back.
Yeah,
You froze. I don't know what to tell you.
I like it. I can't get this one out.
Mhm.
Which means
Maybe
what?
like buy it chocolates, offer to take it to dinner and a movie.
Oh, actually, you know what? This one I JB welded back together. See inside there? And I think I glued it down in there. This one will not come undone. Because they have an issue with them where they get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they break right here. And they
Yeah?
get stuck in like a weird position. You can't put them in your tool.
Yeah, he knows he's lagging. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's just odd.
That doesn't want to go back in. Oh, that's terrifying. It has a lot of play. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is it user error?
Oh.
I sent one into Milwaukee Service Center last week. That's a good idea.
Yeah, don't open them.
I
got too
mean,
many of them, man.
I can show you how to repair one. real
This
quick.
this battery is horribly built.
Just get one of these.
Well, it's not a Milwaukee. This is
Look at your camera or your screen.
yeah.
I'm on the Bosch 12 volt. There,
There we
now
go.
some fanboy's their head's gonna explode right there.
There we go. We did it. Hey, the HO still works just fine.
That's good for now.
Yeah.
You just use these on when you're hot outside.
All right, let's see if we can get this capture this
Capture the
what do you
flag.
call it? Lock rotor inrush current. See if we can
All right.
capture this inrush current on this meter. And we're gonna get the hell out of here.
2% smarter than the tool.
This one.
Dummy plastics. Interesting. Good advice, Jeremy. Yeah, I always tell people you gotta be smarter than the tool. I don't put a
Okay.
percentage on it.
That's a plug.
Yes. And not the kind you're used to.
Let's see here. See, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this.
Well, we can't see it right now.
Well, that's because I'm still trying to figure out where the camera is. Oh, look at that.
Point
That
three.
works really well, actually.
Yeah. It's upside down. It's safety measures. Too loud. It's a safety measure.
Can you see that? I guess I can just hold it. Yeah. All right. So, this one. This should just turn straight on. Okay, we need to switch to amperage. Okay, we got 11.2 amps. Let's do that again. See if we can catch the inrush. There might be a button we have to push. I don't know.
$20.
I saw 20, but there should be a button that we push to capture it. Hertz. Let's try that. No. Let's try the max button. I don't know which one it is. It doesn't really tell you. Locked on 10.84. Oh, there we go. I did it.
20.92.
20.92 and it's stuck. So, how do we do that? Because this is a really nice feature. Like, it really is. For $70 for a multimeter like this, usually, now this is a really nice multimeter. Let me talk about this real quick.
Yes, while we're looking at 20.92.
Yeah, I'm switching it. All right. So, this is a field piece. Now, you can buy a Fluke.
That ain't a dime piece.
It has half of the features for the same price as this. This is a $250 multimeter. The head articulates. It's got a built-in flashlight. It has meter lead storage. It has a lead spot so you can stick your lead in there and measure. It's got NCV built in. It's got the inrush button right there. I don't know if you can see that where it says inrush on it. This thing will also do inrush. Plus, it's got backlit. It has all the things. The only thing that this multimeter has that this $70 multimeter does not is a magnet. It literally does everything else. Maybe Maybe that's different. It actually does more amperage. This thing only does 400 amps. This thing does 1,000.
Wow.
So when you're talking about, the features on this multimeter, I wasn't sure if this thing was actually going to do inrush. But apparently it does. And that is like really impressive.
Ian, how you doing?
Let's
First
look at
live.
the inrush.
We're glad to have you.
Let's look at the inrush on the field piece and see if we can capture it.
Okay.
So how we hit min max, I think is what we
You
did.
hit it max. Yep.
So you go to amperage and then you select function to get the amperage there because we're on DC right now. Now we're on amperage, and then we hit min max. We're on max, and then when the motor turns on, it should capture it.
Nice.
Let's find out.
Go, gadget vacuum.
Nope, didn't capture it. Let's try again. Nope, that didn't do it either.
Fries in a shake. All right. Oh man, you sounded like the marketplace.
It's got an inrush button. It says inrush on it. Hey, you laughed, but that wasn't there until I found it.
Saw it.
It has an inrush button, dude. That's awesome. Let's see.
It was only hidden in plain sight. No.
Hang on.
Sound like my kid.
So yeah, sound like my kid for a second. All right, inrush. Is it gonna capture it? It's not, dude. How did we do it? Oh, I know why. Because we selected in the 1,000 amp range. We're gonna go to 60 to 600. There we go. Now we should be able to get it. So we select inrush. There we go. 26.56. I thought that 20 was low, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it should be three times the regular amperage is lock rotor typically.
Coil 2's for.
So let's do that again real quick. 60. Select inrush.
We know all those guys.
Okay.
Glad to have you.
Now that we know what we're doing, let's try the $300 multimeter. And we would select amperage here. I can actually tilt this one for you guys. And we should be able to click this inrush button. Don't really exactly know. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. I can't remember how to use this one. It's been a long time. I don't know.
That is interesting. I don't have a clamping multimeter, so.
Oh, right. We got to go select. Damn it. Okay. There we go. We figured it out. So even your more expensive multimeters, you still got to select. You still got to select in your selection range. You can't just immediately just start using it. You still have to go off and then select to amperage, then hit inrush, just like the other one, actually. And then plug that in.
All right.
And we got 29.89.
Which one do you believe?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see.
Do it again. The one that's most consistent.
Yeah, the one's most consistent. Oh my goodness. Okay. 29.79.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
How did we do it? Function?
Function until you got to there.
24.
24.
I don't know which one I read more.
So the other one was 29 and 29. This one was 26 and 24.
Yeah.
I got a
But
couple.
we do have this on here that says low battery.
Oh,
So
low, but
we might oh, this does not have auto off, so I came in after work and this thing was beeping at me.
oh, I think that means that they want you to bet more. Your bet's
What?
too low and you have to bet more money.
Yeah.
This one time at band camp, we know what you did with that flute. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the Kaya weights. I've got the link in the description below already. It's TAT15 for 15% off. I think if you buy 2 of them, you get 20% off right now with their own promotion
What
code.
in the world?
For $70. Now they do have other multimeters. I've got this multimeter here. This is a Ideal. I don't know if they carry this at Lowe's anymore. I've also got another one very similar to this from Southwire.
Mm-hmm.
This multimeter is nice because it's got built-in NCV on the fly. It's a little $400 clamp meter and it's super tiny. And that's the reason why I used it so much. I had, $300, $400 multimeters, but I wanted something tiny that I could bang around.
Kind of
That's
reminded
what
you of yourself.
That's where this comes into play. Because this is the Kaya It's super thin. And it does everything this does except for that.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got insanely low prices on all their stuff. I actually can't believe how cheap they are. Yeah, I like multimeters. So I feel like I'm qualified to speak whether or not this thing's good or not. It has a ton of features for a beginner. It has a ton of features. It starts off on DC, which I don't like. Don't like when my multimeters start off on DC. It's the reason why I didn't even give Klein a chance, because it's $120 for a multimeter that started off in DC. And then we had helpers that were plugging in the meter and it was saying 0.
Do you know what industry that would be extremely good for?
Yeah, electronics, of course.
I was thinking solar.
Oh, solar. Oh,
Because you're doing most stuff in DC and solar.
that is true. Didn't think about that.
And
Yeah,
since
there
that,
might be a shift. There might be a shift on what you need now. But I can tell you right now, back in 2010, we did not need DC on our multimeters for an electrician. It was kind of a safety hazard.
Yeah, I had the Klein when I was doing solar and it always worked for me. It was just fine.
Yeah.
I didn't play with it. I literally, I don't know very much about multimeters. I don't know how to use them very well.
Yeah.
But I know enough to get what I need.
Right. And always, test on a known live source for you. Test on what you think might be. Yeah.
No, you make the new guy test.
Yeah.
If he makes it, then you know it's okay.
Yeah. Klein's multimeter like this is 130, I think. This multimeter here is $100. And it doesn't even have half of the features.
I do believe that. They wouldn't be announcing that stuff if that wasn't serious.
So
don't read it. Well, read it, but don't read it out loud.
Oh yeah. Nice.
You didn't deal with DC. Yeah, you absolutely do deal with DC in solar. Especially in
I didn't deal with
projects,
DC controls. He's talking about like VFDs and stuff and drives. No, all the industrial work that I did, they had a guy from Germany that followed the equipment wherever it came from, and he would oversee all of the installation. So he had his Wura and all of his Worth WURTH is another German brand not a lot of people know about. He had that stuff before it was cool. That's where we figured out what what is this? Went completely blank because my brain doesn't work anymore. He had these. So back in 2008, this guy was rocking these. Probably about 2012. He was rocking these before they were cool. So we started jumping on that train because he had all the Wii stuff and the different German. It just looks different just from across the room. What?
You jumping on the train with the guy? Oh my! Woo!
So yeah, they
What's
would
up,
set the
guy?
palletizers and stuff, and we would run the 480 and the all the controls and stainless steel duct and all that stuff. Very seldom do you actually ever, and I think I talked about this in my long format that's coming out. As an electrician in construction, you almost never use this. If you use this, you're doing hot work. It's that simple. Once you're a tech, handyman, service technician, the area starts getting a little bit gray as far as what you're going to do hot and what you're not. But when you're building stuff, we'll check you later, Joshua Bishop. Gotta get out of here. We're about to get out of here too.
No. That's he's talking about your only doing it with hot work.
Oh, maybe that'd be
think.
a fast response.
I think.
Maybe. Anyway, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you in construction, you're not allowed to open anything. You can't do much. So you can't oh, okay, yes. Get out of here doing the hot work.
Well, I could I can tell you in solar we would use them especially on when we're doing commercial projects as we move from one sector of the grid to another. We would check them like we would check before we came into the inverter, so we check on both sides of the inverter with that.
Yeah, when you're a tech man and you've got to diagnose or make sure something's working, it's completely different than when you're in construction and you got to schedule a shutdown just to peek into a panel. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just in general, if I was to start all again and I knew what I knew, I wouldn't buy any of these. I wouldn't have these on the job site. I would have this. And when I wanted amperage, honestly, I don't know. I would still probably buy an expensive meter, but for somebody that's starting out, this has a ton of features. And this channel is never going to tell you to buy something that I'm not just going to tell you it's great just because I'm getting a kickback on it or something.
Right. And he froze again. He's getting a kickback in the side, the back side, which is always nice. And Klein is the Snap-on or Milwaukee.
I don't think Klein's the Snap-on. I think there goes my internet again. I can see the little symbol there.
Yeah. So I'll say this. The best ability in any line, in any other thing, is availability. I've said it about tools. I say it about this, a job in any aspect of life, even in your marriage. The best ability is availability. If something is available, you're going to use it.
Joshua Bishop's asking me, this is the KM601. And this thing, let me show you this thing, dude. This thing is really cool. Of course, I'm pushing the wrong button because stupid. It has an auto feature mode, and is what this is doing right now. It's searching for one of those three right now actively.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to push anything. Like it's freaking ready to go. So if you want continuity and it tones, like you don't have to go in here and I want to hear the tone. Like some of these multimeters, like this one here, if you want to hear the tone, you got to select function individually. If you want to hear the tone on this, it's already ready to beep. And then as soon as you're done with continuity, you're tracing out wires. This is probably single-handedly, this is the most you're going to use a multimeter for in construction. Someone's pulled wire. You're trying to figure out which one's with. They didn't label it right. And you got somebody that's touching two together on one side, and you're continuity.
Oh, I hear you, Paul.
Or someone's touching one to ground, and then you're going from ground to the wire. Someone shorted it out purposely. The power's off, of course. And you're tracing, identifying cables.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's ready to switch into voltage as soon as you, without even having to push a button, it's already ready to go. And you can go straight to checking voltage. The only thing that they could do better about this, the only thing, two things, but minor. This one's minor. They could add a strap back here, but you can add your own strap back there with a magnet
Yeah.
and just squeeze it in between there. And then you got a magnet for this. But the only thing they could have done better on this is if they made a toning noise when you hit voltage, which is one of the reasons why this is my favorite multimeter. The Fluke.
Yeah. You know it, Paul. You know how he rolls.
There's a Fluke with an open fork. They got the T1 and the T1 6000.
Yeah.
And they did it first. One of the first multimeters that actually made noise and had a little light when you hit voltage. That right there, that's a rugged meter. That's going to get you through all of your career. You're not going to be able to hang it on wires because the jaws are always open like this, or your wire's going to fall out. And it doesn't have a magnet. So the money that you're spending, I never opted in to get that, even when they were cheap. Now they're like $300. They used to be like $120. They never appealed to me, but they are fantastic construction meters.
Yeah.
It's got a red light just like this one does, where as soon as you hit voltage, turns on, makes a toning noise, lets you know you got voltage. Really like that in my multimeter, something that makes noise. This one does not make noise. And I might even reach out to them and say, hey, make this thing make noise, because it's probably a simple programming thing, because it makes noise with this. So they've already got the buzzer. They could probably easily make it tone when you hit voltage.
Sure. Paul, the prices on the diesel are crazy right now. Hate to hear it, my man. Only gonna get worse. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, nope, can't. I will say this, because we are currently on YouTube and landed the free my butt.
I can see I've got to in this stream.
No. So here's what I'm gonna say. Because we're here, I can't talk to you about it, but I certainly don't disagree with you.
There you go. Me either. Actually, for the first half of my YouTube career, I was not in a good position because of what I talked about in certain videos. Yeah, you absolutely can't mention anything about it. You're not allowed to.
Nope. I mean, there are certain words that you cannot say at all on YouTube, and or else they'll hurt. They'll kind of hurt your account.
Yeah, you get kind of.
You can say them on other platforms, just not on YouTube.
Maybe.
No, maybe.
Oh,
7.5 million views last month on other platforms.
Oh, right.
Says it all.
Yeah. All right. We're out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think.
And don't forget your two favorite things. While she's eating your bacon, you eat her fish.